In this episode, we have flat tyres to fix, sandstorms to try and get through, and angry animals to contend with. Good morning. As you can see, we have the bikes here all cleaned up, all ready to go for the next adventure. Right, we're just leaving our little compound. We're going to head over to Swakopmund. We have a slow leak in the rear tyre. The liner on the rim that is probably gone with time. I suspect it's unlikely they'll be carrying KTM spare parts at a Yamaha shop in Swakopmund in Namibia. Highly unlikely. Another cloudless day at current temperature. Rather cool, 22 degrees, but forecast to get up to 30. A nice palm tree lined boulevard. It'll be very nice and tropical. However, I'm pretty damn sure we're close to a fish plant, because the smell is more than overpowering. I'll just hold my breath. Dunes to the left here remind me a bit of a sausage flake. Similar way they'd be shaped. We're just running parallel to the railway line here. It is dune number 7. We're in the desert. Entering the township of Swakopmund. Swakopmund is more the tourist town between Walvis Bay and Swakopmund, even though there's only about 50-60 kilometres between them. Walvis Bay has a port, which Swakopmund doesn't. So it tends to be more the industrial commercial side, and Swakopmund is perhaps more tourist orientated and service orientated compared to Walvis Bay.
This is the swimming beach. And just to let you know that apartheid is still alive.
Yes.
Generally, it's not a rule, but generally the white people swim here.
Yes.
The coloured people swim there. And the black people swim there.
Here is the market. Lots of things on offer. This is very much tourist town. Very much tourist town. Namibia was initially colonised by Germany, and so we have the Germanic architectural colonial influence that we can see here in the township. Very pretty. Just had news that the bike has been fixed, so we'll head over and pick it up. And the other good news is they were a great bunch of people to work with. Highly recommend them if you're in Swakopmund and you need some bike work. Officially a Yamaha dealer, but there was KTMs, Ducatis, you name it in the shop. Here we have them, Dune Works. Thoroughly recommend. Just ask for Neil, great guy. He'll sort you out. Just coming back around the coast from Swakopmund to Walvis Bay. The few oil rigs out there in the harbour. Apparently one's been there for some time and a new one has just turned up recently. Fishing is quite popular along this stretch of the coast. Here, there's lots of little shanty shacks just sort of built along behind the fence lines here. Apparently these are where the blacks live, the colours live on the other side of the road, and the two shall not mingle. By choice. Old habits, I guess, die hard. That's it, it's the end of the day. Katie's rear tyre is all sorted. We're good to go tomorrow. This morning we're heading up to Cape Cross, which is about 160 kilometres north. Again, not sure whether you can see clearly up ahead, but quite hazy as we look down the avenue here. Despite the haze, well, I won't say sandstorm, but clearly that's what it is, we're still at 34 degrees. It hasn't cooled down at all. As you may or may not be able to see, the sand is coming across everything. It's too windy. We're going to call it a day. We got about 5 kilometres out of a 200 or 160 run up north, so that's fine. That's fine. It wouldn't be any fun up there. Wouldn't see anything. Sand on each side of the road going up in this wind. Maybe go up in the car. Yeah, it's a bit too murky to be out playing in the sandstorms or potential sandstorms further away. If you don't have the visor down, the sand in your face and in your eyes is quite noticeable. So definitely a visor down day. We have definitely reached the Skeleton Coast, renowned for its shipwrecks, and this is one of the most recent ones. We're back on the salt roads, and this little fellow was right in the middle. Not worried about the cars at all. Tried to get him off the road for his own safety. Well, here we are at Cape Cross. Yes, we're all after because, God, it smells. There's hundreds and hundreds of seals, and they don't seem to mind the odour that they make. But clearly, we do. Cape Cross is the site where Portuguese explorer Diego Caio landed in 1486. He erected the stone cross to mark his discovery, which became a symbol of Portuguese presence along the African coast. This cross is the earliest European monument in southern Africa. There can be over 100,000 fur seals at peak times, especially during the breeding season. The population does fluctuate during the year, but this reserve is recognised as one of the largest seal colonies in the world. They're just everywhere, resting. 100,000 seals must eat a lot of fish, and there has been some talk of culling potentially to protect the local fishing industry. There's more seal hair shedded here than you would get living with a pack of golden retrievers. You could stuff pillows with it, it's just everywhere. It's time to head home back to Walvis Bay. Tomorrow we intend to go further south down the coast and have a look at some more fantastic sand dunes, explore around there. Thanks for tuning in and watching us. Stay tuned tomorrow and see what we come up with.
And in the meantime, like, subscribe and comment. It all helps. Thanks.